you see it.
Okay.
Alright, I'll give that one more try.
That did it. Thanks, Monroe.
Oh, you're supposed to... Yeah, okay.
What was that? Check the transfer manifolds. I'll check with the guard in the cargo bay.
Why is there a dilithium crystal tube red when ours is blue? Is it because they're evil?
Because Klingons like the color red, I guess.
Dude, I'm sure the answer is like they use a different chemical of dilithium to power their engines, and so it generates a different kind of radiation. Like,
Yeah.
I guarantee you there is some technical spec as to what that difference is.
So these are the Malons.
So much the
They're one of the Voyager races, and their whole thing is,
Bad wigs?
well, that's just kind of Voyager in general. No, their whole thing is, their homeworld is very polluted, so as you do, they export all their garbage into space. You know, the very 90s kind of like environmentalism of like, oh no, let's recycle more and stop making the rivers polluted, and not like the, oh god, the ice caps are melting, everyone's gonna drown, and then the planet's gonna become too hot and there'll be a mass extinction. Oh, scavenger rifle. Is there anything in here?
Nope.
Oh yeah, the last sample of isodesium is just in the corner here. Yeah, whatever.
Monroe to Foster. I have the last sample of isodesium. I'm on my way back.
Hold on, Monroe. Odell hasn't reported back yet. We can't get any response from him. Can you go check it out?
Yeah. I'm right by the entrance to the Malon
So?
area.
Good. See if you can find Odell.
I guess canonically I know that the shuttle doesn't have any transporters on it.
Monroe to Ken. There's a security door at the Malon entrance.
Actually, I think the Delta Flyer
I'll see if I
does.
can override it from here.
It's very much a, like, the shuttles can do what we want them to do. Now we're in the garbage scow.
I'm gonna look this up.
I can name, like, several episodes and movies where the shuttles have transporters. Well, there was no reason for me to come over here. Not that way.
Oh, it doesn't matter. Because the whole reason we're doing the shuttle is because the scavengers have a transporter inhibitor that prevents us from using it at all.
Yeah. Did you look up, like, the guide to this or the plot summary?
No, I looked up the memory beta, which I guess is a non-canonical part of memory alpha.
Yeah, that's the Star Trek canon plus novels and video games. Oh, that was wrong.
Memory Alpha is the canon.
Yes.
God, please tell me that they never did that with Wikipedia.
Not yet.
Well,
Wikipedia is
it's
still
the Star
kind of divided
Wars-
in-house.
Yeah,
So
the
you can
Star
click
Wars
on-
thing is like...
Go.
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say you can click on the legends and turn it on or off.
Yeah, the Star Wars thing is like, the original expanded universe was considered to be basically canon, whereas with Star Trek it's not. Where's that guy? Are you guys ready to do some war crimes?
Oh, it wouldn't be Voyager without.
Oh yeah. So we broke the pumps. We shut the pumps down, and all these guys ran down there. They're the toxic waste that they pump in this ship, and we're just gonna, you know, turn on the.
I just love that it's all in English, but vaguely Klingon-y characters.
So, well, these aren't even Klingons; these are Malons.
Yeah,
so we
not
just
even
murdered
Klingons.
3 people.
Get it right.
I'm not good at the Star Treks.
Have you seen much of Voyager, Alex?
No, I've seen the first... I just checked the other day. I've seen the first 5 episodes, if you include, like, episode 1 and 2 as, like, the pilot.
Right.
And then I saw the one where 7 of 9 fights the Rock.
Okay, well, that is a fun
Wait.
episode.
Yeah.
Who doesn't
Was
want
he
to see
the Rock
7 of
at the
9
time?
fighting the Rock?
Like
Yes.
Dwayne Johnson, the Rock, is in Star Trek.
It's literally like his first acting role in a television show. And he's not... He doesn't deliver lines very well, I'll say that.
Just like you don't jump out of sewers very well.
Shh.
Ooh.
I'm not used to the controls on games this old.
Sure. Aw, it's a little baby door.
Where is the Alpha?
He's on a hunt. Some fresh prey.
And here's the Hirogen.
The
The species that are all about hunting all the time to such an extent that their entire society is based around hunting prey. And
Isn't
then
that the
Voyager gives
Yautja?
them... No.
No, I'm sure it's the
You can't
Yautja.
stealth this section, by the way. What the fuck is the Yautja? I've never heard of that before.
The Predator.
Oh yeah, well they basically are the Predator, you know, in space with people who do not look nearly as scary as the Predator does. But yeah. Well, that was easy.
How noble of a warrior race is this if, like, the peaceful-ass Federation loser class guy can just come in and laser all of them single-handedly?
Yeah, well, this game
Yes, sir. I was ambushed.
makes a lot of
Weapon.
people who are in Voyager portrayed as very strong look very weak. We'll get to that later on.
Strength, Tom. I'll beam you out of here.
There's much to say on that.
I found Adele. He's hurt bad. I'm beaming him back to the extraction point with his isodesium.
Understood.
You know, I'm
so they
actually
can
surprised
beat
at how
him.
good
What-
this game looks for the...
Wait.
Yeah,
I still
yeah, sure, why not? Why not? Why couldn't they beam him? I don't know what you're talking about,
They have
Chris.
to beam him back because of that 90s-ass bull guy.
Yeah.
ambush.
So if I'd been disturbing people too much, then he would have been killed instead.
So does that mean it's no holds barred now and you can just kill anybody?
For this section. Does this actually work on these people? Not nearly as well as this does. This game has a rather odd weapon economy where you're gonna get like a new weapon really like 1 or 2 per level. So like I really never got to use the Federation grenade launcher because at the end of this level we're gonna get a gun that's better than that one for basically everything. Ah. This is annoying.
You know, I do have to say, though, I love the 2000s weapon design of, like... It's a grenade launcher and it's a machine gun, and where does it come out? Well, there's two little knobs that are on the side that does the machine gun bit, and then the center tube does the grenade launching, and just, why not? Like, it feels like a 5-year-old came up with it, and I love that.
Oh yeah. All the guns in this game look like very 90s chunk. It's pretty great.
The default blaster she's got with the blue phasing in and out, there's something about that shader that, I know it's the Quake 3 engine, but there's something about that shader that makes me think of Heavy Metal Fact 2. And like, it's the same kind of shader.
Yeah, I'm pretty impressed at how well this game looks, like, for its time. Like, you know, we've all recently seen the Half-Life AI thing on YouTube, and Half-Life doesn't look that great anymore, even compared to this game. Of course, this game came out about 2 years later, but still.
Don't worry, sir. I'll get her. Monroe out.
So Telsia's gone and gotten herself in trouble again. Well, yeah, okay, there we go.
So all of this is still in the Bird of Prey?
No, I mean the thing was just like this big mishmash of different ships attached to each other.
Well, that's what I was saying. It didn't look like a Star Trek thing, and then you guys all said that that was a Bird of Prey, and I was like, really? And then
well,
clearly there was some miscommunication.
So we actually managed to make it up into that spot where Telsia was, but they locked the door. So this is another one of those questions this thing is going to bring up without answering. You ever heard of the Mirror Universe, Chris?
Like where everyone's got a mustache because they're evil? Yeah.
Yeah, like that episode. Well, this is an old original series Constitution-class ship that's from the Mirror Universe, and everybody's still wearing the Mirror Universe uniforms.
Okay. Alex, does this make sense to you?
And
yes. There's several Mirror Universe episodes in several of the series, but yeah, those like sash things are like the thing that distinguishes them between like the regular Starfleet and the Mirror Universe. It's like the braided sash.
Yeah. And this symbol is not Starfleet, obviously, with the sword going through Earth.
Oh, yes, right.
Is that from the game, or is that the Mirror Universe canonically?
No, this is from the Mirror Universe episode. There's two guys playing chess in there.
But it's reverse chess.
No, it's 3D chess.
But it's reverse 3D chess.
Probably not.
Because it's evil in the Mirror Universe.
What was that?
That's right. It's that the Mirror Universe is evil. Sometimes they're just hornier.
Sometimes, but they're generally like you see characters who are good in the main universe and they're evil in the Mirror Universe.
When are those lazy texts?
So does it invert like alignment and horniness?
Well, if it were up to me, Spider.
Everyone's hornier in the Mirror Universe, and it usually inverses.
So that's just
alignment.
like that's just a baseline increase.
Yeah.
Like just baseline, everyone's hornier.
Hey, come on, let's get some grub.
Sure.
Come on.
Sure.
So I have to say, as somebody who is not that much of a Star Trek fan, I would not have picked up that this is the Mirror Universe. This whole area feels just very weirdly designed and hodgepodgey.
Well, I mean, if they weren't the Mirror Universe, then you'd think you'd be able to like go, oh, hey, we're Starfleet too, let's hang out. But these guys are evil.
Yeah, but they don't look like Starfleet. This clearly, like you said, the sword and the Earth is clearly not Starfleet. I just figured they're more scavengers. Which does kind of beg the question, like, on this hodgepodge ship of different bits, does each group sort of stick to their own area? Like the Klingons are on their Klingon bit?
It seems like it, yeah. So now we've got the original series engineering set.
Hey, Spider, don't throw that crossover yet. You'll blow the
We're supposed to push a button here.
Yeah, Chris. I got it under
Or
control.
do something. I don't remember.
So they caught this woman trying to steal some of our isodesium. She had a whole bag full of it.
What? Where did she come from?
Nobody knows. But Doc Krieg's got her down in sick.
Oh, I think I...
Okay, all set here.
Nope.
Great. Come on, Ren. Let's get back to that converter.
Oh, right. These guys just leave. Yeah, so they clearly don't like the Klingons.
If you need us for anything, just holler.
But I mean, the other question that this raises is like, well, hang on, wait a minute. So this was, you know, this is from 110 years ago. Or were they temporarily displaced? Like, did they get here just like 20 years ago or 10 years ago or whatever, and then, you know,
this is the third generation of Mirror Universe mustache people.
Or yeah, like, is that it? Like, they've just been here for forever. Did they come over to the normal universe and then, you know, like, get pulled in? Or does the Forge, like, have probes that goes to the Mirror Universe to grab people?
No, they clearly came here to meet their Mirror Universe selves, and were all excited to mess with their alternate selves, and then got tricked by the stupid probe, and they're all really bitter that they never got to dick with themselves. Clearly that's what happened. That is my headcanon, and you can't prove differently.
That's as good an explanation as any. There is, like... Eventually, there will be precedent for the idea of, like, ships crossing over and being temporarily displaced. But that episode won't air until Season 4 of Enterprise, like 5 or 6 years in the future, so...
Is that a 1960s accurate door sound?
Yes.
I don't know why.
These doors are like extra squeaky.
It's not like the Malons
Yeah.
come back after what we did to them the last time. It's not the Malons the captain's worried about. It's those damn Klingons.
Am I not... Maybe I just sneak past here.
Those dang Malons.
Anything to report? Just keep an eye out, okay?
Oh, we
He
just blew that guy
says,
up.
I'm bored out of my mind as explosions ring through the hole.
Yeah. Red shirts think you run.
Boring.
Watch your mouth.
Watch your back.
Damn.
Is that also a Mirror Universe thing, that they inverted who's red shirts and who's gold shirts?
No, that was actually just the original series. Remember, Kirk always wore a gold shirt. That was the command thing. Oh, hello.
Right, but he said you red shirts think you run this place.
And red shirts are... Oh, no. I think they said gold shirts think they run this place, because that's the command division, whatever. Alright, so here's the thing we're going to do. They're humans, we're human. What if we just disguised ourselves as one of them? I'm sure that won't be a bad idea.
Wait a second. I've got an idea. Monroe out.
Though it does sort of beg the question, where does the hazard suit go? Alright, so we got a mini skirt and some very high boots. And now everybody thinks that we're just normal.
It's the 60s. Population like 15 people, new face, but you know what? You're dressed right. It's,
yeah. You know, it's cool. We've been here for 100 years, you know, everyone in the crew. I've never seen that person before, but whatever.
I can't tell if the noodling music is intentionally bad or not.
It just kind of like, keep going.
Is it an ode to the 60s show, or is it just like...
No, this is very much like Voyager era.
The prisoner is a bit stubborn. Get me some Veritrax 12 from the lab. It's the blue hypo spray.
This guy looks very pleasant. Let's get some Solinol instead.
Are you gonna kill this guy?
Here you go, Doc. No, I'm gonna hypospray him. It's a tranquilizer. I'm sure he's not dead, because nobody has ever died by being injected with a sedative before.
Especially when you don't know the dosage.
The only way back to the extraction point is through the control center, and it's sure to be guarded.
All right. Then you'll have to pretend to be my prisoner.
Oh, come on, Monroe. That's the oldest one in the book.
Any better suggestions?
Okay. Here, follow me.
Yeah, maybe you shouldn't be carrying your gun while I'm pretending that you're my prisoner.
I have the passcode.
This is my well-armed prisoner associate.
My extremely well-armed commando, infiltrator, prisoner.
Where are you taking her?
She's my prisoner.
Why did you bring her here? I never told anyone to... Wait.
Where are you taking her?
Men, detain them both.
Shoot the controls for the door before the reinforcements get here while I walk in front of it.
Oh, it's a bridge!
Yeah, they got very classic looking original series texture here. Although the bridge itself seems to have been moved to the inside of a Malon garbage container, but you know.